by and large, I'm like most of the rest of you, just simply don't believe paying somebody year after year after year to sit at home is in anybody's best interest. If they're being paid, they should be at work. If they can't be at work, they shouldn't be getting paid kind of mentality. I think we all accept that, but we do have to follow. Because you're holding a public office, there is an extra onus on us to be able to make sure that frivolous or vexatious complaints or things that don't make sense aren't harming someone until there's a due process kicked in. So we want to make sure that we're incredibly fair with this, but when it's time to say without pay, then we're able to do that. And in this case, I don't think we were able to ever get to that in a timely fashion. Itself, the act was never meant to be quite as litigious as it is now. So you've got high-priced lawyers on either end of this arguing really, really complex issues of law when we're trying to get through this. That sort of interferes with the idea where an employer can actually sit with the employee and say that was unacceptable, and we're going to deal with it today or now. That's out of there. So that when most of your areas of work, you would have an intimate conversation with your employer about what you've just done or alleged to have done. In this circumstance, you go through a hearing process, a quasi-judicial process that takes a long, long time and involves a lot of people and a lot of cost. And I think your comments, we would echo the comments I've been reading, that these are things that I also believe are necessary to reform in policing. I think there's always things we could do better. And to be completely clear, could we have done things internally to make it faster? I have not unpacked this case yet, but I would say with some certainty, there's always things we could do better. But by and large, the whole nature of the thing still is structured on our particular environment, what we have to work with now, the expectations of both community and contemporary society against this act, and we're going to do the best we can, but it needs reform.